Today we wanted to talk about housing market update in Ayden, North Carolina for April 2024.
Now, we love giving you these data because we look at our local markets and we say what is going on in our local towns. And yes, interest rates are set at a national level, but inventory and what is happening in our real estate market is a very local market. So we like to talk about what is happening here and now in our market to really dig in.
Exactly. And if you're a buyer and seller in this area, really pay attention to this, all the statistics. And we're going to start really with the inventory, which is really one of the driving force in the market. And saying that active homes and pendings or under the contract, they are actually the inventory for us.
Okay, so active homes, which is houses listed for sale right now, there was 53 for home sales like right now. Last month it was 48 at this time, and last year at this time it was 22. So you can see active homes are up 140%.
Exactly. And under the contract and pending that close in 30 days are 28 homes in March 2024. In February 2024 was 27 homes, and last year March 2023 was 13 homes, which brings us to 115% increase.
When we look at sold homes, the sold is recently sold in the last 30 days. We see there was 23 recently sold homes, 10 the month before that, and then 17 the year before that. So this is also up 35%.
Exactly. Now, if you wanted to talk about inventory rate, is a very simple formula. Is active and pendings, some of them, dividing by the sold homes, which brings us to 3.52 months for the March 2024.
And why does that number matter? That number matters at 3.52 months because it tells us basically if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. If it's under 6, seller's market. If it's over 6, buyer's market. And we can see from what he just told us, 3.52, this is a buyer's market.
Exactly. But the interesting was in the February 2024, this number was 7.5 months of supply. And last year, March 2023, we had 2.06 months, which brings us to more than 70% increase from last year, but is half from a month before.
Now, when we look at these small towns and we have small numbers, I love living in a small area, you can see big shifts happen dramatically. And that is what you just saw and what we just talked about there. Big shifts happening dramatically. When you have small numbers, you're really seeing the shifts in a much more exaggerated way.
Exactly. We're going to do our introduction.
Absolutely. Let's hit it. Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you can call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
Now,
let's talk about the days
we wanted to talk about how fast is the market. And one of these factors is average days on the market. And March 2024, we had 123 days on the market, including this brand new construction. Sometimes it takes 6 to 8 months to build, and pre-owned home. And the months before that, in February, was 105 days. And last year at March 2023 was 63 days, which brings us to more than 95% of increase.
Now, let's talk about median list price and the median sale price. These are two separate things. They are basically, we're looking at the middle number in an Excel spreadsheet and saying what was on when they put into the MLS, how much was it listed for, and then how much did these people how much did houses sell for? What's the middle number? Very rarely it is the same house. It's most of the time, 99% of the time, it is never going to be the same house. So nobody's getting some sort of $50,000, $100,000 off house. That's not what we're talking about here. It's not the same house at all. So median list price in March 2024 was $302,990 on the list price. Now the month before that was $305,830. The last year at this time, $325,490, which shows on listings it is actually down 6.91%.
Exactly. And if you focus on the sold price or sale price, $252,000 for the March 2024, $277,500 for February 2024, and $275,000 for March 2023, which brings us to 8%, more than 8%, 8.36 decrease.
Now let's talk about price per square foot for single family homes and then pre-owned homes, because this is when someone says how much is my house worth, I've not seen it, I don't know, can tell you that price per square foot is going to really matter here. So we're talking price per square foot for brand new construction is really they don't have in single family. They're not building townhomes and condos and single family homes at the filming of this video in Ayden at this moment. So it's $154 for the brand new. But what about previously owned?
And also previously owned for all of them, including single, condo, and townhouse, is $117, and single family itself $130 pre-owned.
Now, when we look at this data as well, when we look at inventory, we also try to break down how much of the inventory is new construction, how much of the inventory is pre-owned homes. And then we try to say what is really going on here with these inventory numbers. So in March 2024, 5.2 months of that supply was actually new construction versus how much pre-owned?
The pre-owned was 1.4 months.
Whereas the month before that, it was 4.2 previous for brand new.
And previously owned or pre-owned 1.9 months.
So now let's talk about mean home value. Mean is a weighted average. Mean is going to tell us what the appreciation values are. Mean is something that we actually should be paying attention to because again, they do try to factor out the mansions, factor out the shacks to really tell us what is going on with the markets in Ayden.
Exactly. And the March 2024 was 206,947, and months before that in February was 206,477. Last year in March 2023 was $190,400, which brings us to how much?
8.7% increase in appreciation. So if you bought your home last year, you've already seen an 8.7% return on your home's investment on how much it's worth. Now let's talk about the rental market.
The rental market surprisingly had increase of months to months of $325 in Ayden and reached to $1,100 for all bedrooms. But don't forget, for 1 to 5 bedrooms, this is the median. It can go for $2,250 for the monthly rent.
Okay, so that increase is big. So with the $325 difference, that's huge. If you were paying $1,100, it is start time to really considering what you need to do in order to get your own place.
Exactly.
What are the benefits of home ownership and how can you get there? So I would say if you are paying more than median, it is time to really step up the game and buy your own place. So I would love to help you with that. Please call us. We would love to talk.
And if you're a home seller in Ayden, North Carolina, we wanted to tell you the inventory rate was 3.52 months, and so we are below 6, a lot below the 6 months of supply. And also we had appreciation of literally 8.7% from last year. And also, as you said, the rental market got hotter, and definitely with this appreciation, low inventory, just 1.4 months of the supply, you are in a good position to get the top dollar, but you need to connect with us, Alan Victoria Pinder, real estate agent in the area, and we can have a meeting with you and run the numbers and comps to come up with the best list price, and also help you with the idea of the staging and how to get those beautiful pictures and have your house marketed very well to get the top dollar. And don't forget to call us at 252-327-3357, and also watch this video. We'd love to connect with you next time.